Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with horse racing selections for Monday, the 21st of October. And these selections are for Pontefract Races and Bath Races. But first, a very quick recap on Sunday's performance. Well, it was a profitable day. It was £20 staked and I think about £24 bag. Not fantastic, but it's nice to show a small profit. So obviously the Chelsea bet didn't win, but the £5 double over 2.5 goals won. So I think that returned £9, and I do believe so. Obviously, going onto the horse racing bet, the first one won at 11-4. Did exactly what I thought it was going to, straight to the front. It was a bit wayward towards the end, but won pretty convincingly. So the second horse was, I think it was 16-1, and you may well have been aware that it went a long way in front. And I tell you what, the jockey was looking around. I don't think it was for like no dangers. It was more for a case like, where is everybody? So it clattered a fence, then it did a bit of a retreat, but it didn't come to a standstill. It actually ran a decent race, and I think I was proved right by the angle where it had got a decent chance in a first-time visor, not done nothing. The first-time visor might give it a kick up the backside, and that's exactly what it did. And it actually gave it half a chance. It wasn't until 2 out that it began to tire, but I did like the look of it. Jockey gave it a relatively decent run race. Uh, so the third selection, in the end, I think it was 150-1. Actually, I think for 100-51 chance, it actually ran okay. It wasn't beaten miles. I think it came fifth, paying out first three. There wasn't enough. The race wasn't really eventful enough for it to run a place, and also it was actually running okay. And then all of a sudden, I'm not saying this is a reason, but it was actually running okay. Then all of a sudden, the pictures and the sound started like breaking up, and I couldn't actually quite see the horse properly. As in, I thought, is it going well? Is it not? And then basically, I think what the horse was, it was prominent, dropped. You could say dropped to rear or dropped to midfield, outpaced, and then plodded on. That was basically it. It ran okay, but it needed to run better than that, and more horses in the race needed to run under par, and unfortunately they didn't. So yeah, I don't know how fit it was, but yeah. And the final selection, it ran basically as a second selection, blasted out, thought it had done too much. Then I'm not quite sure what the jockey was doing. I don't know if his jockey's trying to actually send me over the edge or what, because obviously it always clear. And I thought, well, what's the jockey doing? It's like he was waiting for the other horse to come up sides so he could then kick on again. It's like, and I know the horse was tired because obviously it set a half decent pace and went clear. But I just thought, don't wait for it to come to you. Just get a slight nudge out. And then obviously it came up sides, and then the jockey got stuck into it, and it went away again slightly. So yeah, so I think it was about £24 bag, £20 stake. So let me get on to Monday's selection. So as you can see, I'm in bet 365. The reason why is because Sky Bet aren't covering the Bath race at the moment. That the cards aren't up. So I thought, well, I need to get the video out. So I'll just place it with Sky Bet. So this is what I've had. I've had a 10 pence each way, lucky 15, comes to £3. Then I've had 25 pence each way singles on three of the runners, and then one of the runners is about 130. So I've just had a straight 50p win. We've got the each way bit covered in the lucky 15. So the first selection is Sugar Pie Honey Bunch at 14-1 in the 7 minutes past 2 race at Bath. So this horse basically it came out in the spring for the slow ground. It was basically put away what looks like for the summer while the ground was quick, and it's come out again for the back end of the season. I'm guessing that's why. It ran okay last time. It likes Catterick. It loves heavy ground, soft and heavy ground. The reason why I say it loves Catterick is because it ran on its reappearance at Catterick, and it only ran okay. It didn't run really well. So I think it'll come on for the run. Um, and I think this one's a really poor race. The only thing I'm scratching my head at is this has never really ran at Bath before. It seems like a Catterick specialist, and the tracks aren't even. Well, for me, the tracks aren't similar. Yeah, they are. Well, you could say Catterick's more of a roller coaster than like massively undulating, as in like a big hill. Whereas I think Bath is a quite a steep climb to the finish. I think it is. I'm not sure. I'm unsure about Bath. I normally steer clear of Bath, but I can't ignore this horse because it's too big a prize in a poor race and a horse that loves softer, heavy ground. The second selection is Larch Hill Lass at 100 to 30 in the 2:45 at Pontefract. So this horse, Nick Bradley Racing have got two in the race. I looked at the other one. I can't fancy it. So Larch Hill Lass, I'm expecting to go straight to the front. Sam Field and I think it's a £7 claimer. I'm expecting to go straight to the front. What they will do at Pontefract, there's been plenty of rain in Nottinghamshire, but Pontefract's not a million miles away from where I live. Don't get me wrong, it's not exactly a stone's throw, but I'm expecting Pontefract. I haven't looked at the forecasts or what's happened, but I'm expecting Pontefract to also add a fair bit of rain. I know there's been quite a lot of rain in Nottinghamshire, especially in the Mansfield area. So Larch Hill Lass, I expect it to come. I expect it to lead, and I expect it to come stand side. So what you see when they come round the bend, they should come towards the bottom of the camera. That's how it normally works. And to be fair, whatever's up with the pace and comes over to the stands rail first, it's hard to kick out the places. And I fully expect this horse, with it being the best horse in the race, number one, top weight, relatively okayish in form, does like soft ground, has ran well on it in the past. It's hard to not fancy it. We're covering the each way section with the Lucky 15 just in case. It's not a strong win selection, unlike the one or two I gave you today, or as in Sunday, but it's got a chance. The next selection is also Nick Bradley Racing, and this is in the 3:45 at Pontefract. Nick Bradley Racing is the syndicate, basically. Glorious Angel at 8 to 1. So this horse ran only 2 days ago. It actually ran at Catterick on the really bad ground on the Saturday. So come Monday, it will have been 2 days ago since it ran. Same tactics, and I think it's got every chance. It's a horse that loves to lead. If it gets an easy lead, which it probably won't, if it gets an easy lead, it'll be very difficult to pass. I'm guessing something will probably take it on, because by 3:45 they will have guessed that you need to be up with the pace. So I'm expecting this horse to be taken on. It could even be a non-runner because it only ran a couple of days ago. But I do like the look of it, and I think they're playing 3 places instead of 2 on this race. I could be wrong. You might be better going to Sky Bet for the extra place races. And finally, Tipsy Tiger at 8 to 1 in the 4:45 at Pontefract. So this horse, it's a tricky race, this one is, but I do like the look of it. It likes. Sorry, I've got a chicken inside, and it's a kind of trilling stroke, a bit of a shut up. I'm trying to sleep while I'm doing this video, so apologies to the chicken. I don't know if you can hear that. So Tipsy Tiger, 8 to 1 in the 4:45 at Pontefract. Loves soft ground. And I think it's got a decent chance. I'm not going to go too much into that horse. Take a look for yourself. Do not take my word for it. And as I say, or been saying recently, put these on at your own risk. Do not follow me blindly. Only back the horses that you fancy. So I wish the very best of luck. So you can give me a like, a subscribe, or even join the members. I think it works out at £5 a month. It pays the bills. I don't know. Well, I've never actually received a penny off YouTube, by the way. So I wish you the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.